Um, okay, I should be live, hopefully. I am actually not sure how this will work, so we're figuring this out together in real time. But yeah, I should be like schedule stream. I can do that. There's some things I don't even know about the Streamlabs settings, but yeah, let me see if we're good here before we get too far into anything. I can click on my channel icon on my phone. Maybe I should pull up my channel on YouTube. Oh, yeah, there we go. Apparently just uses my banner as the thumbnail. Well, yeah, at least we're live. We're good. Okay, don't need to pull up the stream and then go like infinite loop. But yeah, how's the quality options? Are there different ones? Okay, good. But yeah, if there's anything wrong with the thing, let me know. Like, I'm trying to fix it on my side as well, so let me go listen to the audio real quick, and I will be right back. Okay, I think we're fine. Oh, is my mic loud? Or is it just me moving it? It's probably just me moving it because I was adjusting its position. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Currency Wars today. What I've been making a lot of videos on, so I figured I would stream it, and I wanted to just stream it on most of the time I stream on Twitch, but I figured I would just try YouTube streams to mix it up here and there, and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna just be playing on Wealth Creator 1 instead of 20. I already did a run on Wealth Creator 20 a while ago. I know that's not part of Capital. But yeah, I did a run of Wealth Creator. Okay, you can't even see it anymore, but I uploaded it to my channel. We go. Yeah, this was my run of Wealth Creator 20 where I zero cycled the final boss. And stuff, so that was fun. Using a Glaya build, but I want to see if there are potentially, you know, other builds that could do it. I did a video on a Tribi build that I found while running stuff. I guess that's not... I mean, I've played a lot of games. I guess I reset a ton too, because I like just recorded a video not that long ago. I had a really good run going with this run, but I was making a video, so I ended up having to like scrap it, which is a little sad. And then I got this run earlier today too, while I was testing some stuff with a dot team, so maybe we try that. I'm just gonna see like what the game gives me and kind of just work with that. I think will be fun. I still haven't ever tried Overclock Gambit, by the way. I have only done standard, so maybe we could try that at some point. But yeah, we're gonna be playing, can't even speak, on Wealth Creator 1. Just to test some stuff out. It's a little bit easier than, you know, having to deal with billions of HP. Okay, we've got boss enhancement, first plane, backend shutdown. Yeah, that's fine. This one's kind of annoying, but we can run Casterus or like a Blood Flame team into this, so potentially we have an option. I think this enemy is weak to... No, it's not weak to electric, but I mean... Oh wait, can you see like what the planes are? Maybe you don't? Because I know that electric is like really good here. I know electric's good in Torchpard. Imaginary, I guess, is one of the through lines through everything, so we could try a Rappa build. Rappa's kind of difficult to do, so... Ooh, Bellabog, actually. I mean, if we're here doing it, then I guess we should. We can run Bellabog for sure. Bellabog is actually one of the stronger builds in the game. Just not the strongest build, so I haven't run it too much. Or ran it too much. We'll just leave everything on autoplay for this, so. I'm hoping there's not too much of a delay, because I tried to make it on like low latency mode, but it's like a round behind on my end that I could see. We can grab this Sampo. We also don't have to run Sela. We can go dot pretty easily with this kind of a setup. But I don't necessarily hate Sela here, so. But we have a really good dot start. Because you just give that to Black Swan and she does so much damage. One random emblem. Oh, I do like Peppy Stroll. I don't really care about the reducing enemy difficulty ones. Like literally, we just need like these for Sela. We didn't get any. Well, unfortunate. We can run this plus. Why did I think that was a Gallagher? I literally like looked at that march and I was like, oh, there's the Gallagher here, we can run that, that'll be good. Yeah, we don't have any items I feel like slamming. We're fine for now, we'll probably just lose early. Oh yeah, let me turn on the audio. Forgot about that, I had it turned off. I mean, is the music on? I can turn it off because I have on background music. Although if you guys want the regular game music, I could turn that on, but I just have on video game music in the background for my playlist that I made a few years ago that has a bunch of different video game music. I need to update it. To be honest, but I haven't done so in a long time. We're not really in a good position to run Cosmic Scholar. But I kind of wouldn't mind getting a level 5 shop next round. Oh. We can run Cosmic Scholar for 2 rounds though, or something. Because it has to run 2 rounds to be able to level up the Kate Cat. Okay, now we got the PDs here. Wait, that is a Gallagher. Wasn't it a March on my screen? Did we get some sort of visual glitch? I'll have to go back and watch that. I haven't seen something like that. I'm confused. Yeah, we have early dot, early Cosmic Scholar, so we're like kind of chilling. I was gonna potentially play TFT, but apparently this set's not good in TFT. I don't know. I haven't played TFT in a really long time. I don't think I've played TFT since the sets have been in double digits. thought that could have been a fun stream to do. Maybe I'll do it in the future. I need to like learn what the sets do nowadays and stuff. Let me just save it. Yeah, there we go, level up the little cake cat. Why did I think that enemy was the one that challenges you to a duel? I could probably turn up the game audio too. Quiet. Let me know if this is too loud though. It's quiet for me compared to the music that I'm listening to, so I'm assuming it's a little quiet. Right, so go further. I guess I could check in a minute, but it's kind of delayed on my phone. So I'll just wait for here. I'll be able to tell when it's gonna happen. Yeah, let me mute and check the audio real quick. Okay, yep, so yeah, it was a little loud, so I'll go turn it down. Just making sure it's unmuting. Let's just go like here, I think. Yeah, actually win streaking early too with this team's not bad. See, that's why you like to have a little Cosmic Scholar. If you can run it. That is an interesting rule. We'll just level a little bit. We're playing Seela, so we want to get to level 7 as quickly as possible. So we don't need to worry about rolling yet. Yeah, if you don't know how Seela works, she has like a extra little bit of speed that she gets whenever you use her skill, and then you also get speed from anti-grav boots. So you can kind of build her like a Glaya. And the Belobog augment has the like Hand of Creation that will come down and hit all the enemies, and that will action advance the character from Belobog that's done the most damage. So currently that would be Sampo, which would not be great. It will eventually be Seela. I don't want to be close. She's gonna action advance Seela, which she has Resurgence as well, which gives her an action advance because she killed something. Resurgence also gives her bonus damage and stuff. But yeah, you can only get one Resurgence per action, so you can't Resurgence into Resurgence with Seela. But she deals a lot of damage whenever she's fully built, so... Yeah, unfortunately Seela didn't get killed there, Herda did, so no Resurgence. And yeah, you can stack the anti-grav boots really easily with her too. And you got the Resurgence proc. Ooh, if she would have ulted one of the side enemies, maybe she could have done something. That was an encounter stage, it's harder. Probably need to get rid of an item. We'll try to take Yoon for now. Yeah, I think we run this item. Sparkle. Did I get a sparkle earlier and not notice? I might have. If I wasn't really paying attention.
The same. If you regret, reset the game. Not all the time in the world, but you may have potential. Show them what you're.
Here we can build this.
You do you, nothing left to lose. Gave you boost, outweigh expertise, inspire great stories. Go just a face in the crowd. Let's go out. The fight is just begun. You're lonely at square one.
The start of the wearer's turn speed amplification. I don't think that stacks, though. I could be wrong on that, I'm not sure. I'm just not gonna slam anything else for now. I'm gonna sell these two and get another level. There we go. So I'm on-fielding my Sparkle here because that gives her action advance. Liloy. And then that also gives us the Quantum Resonance. Okay, Gallagher kinda needed to do something challenge. My Gallagher's not really healing people, which is not great. Yeah, this boss is really tough to heal too because it doesn't have any resets, so. And it's really tough for this team because they don't actually have a healer because Gallagher's not a real person, I guess. Like, what is this healing from my Gallagher, by the way? I mean, that's really tempting. But we're not running it. Oh, well now we get healing. If we won, or if we run one more round of Cosmic Scholar, we could potentially get the K-Cat, but... I'm gonna have to get 4 Bellabug here. I'm just rolling for Seala too, real quick. Okay, that one was a little rough. These items. I really want to get another anti-grav boot before I slam anything else. Oh, hello. Yeah, I just saw the comment now. I'm not sure like what the delay is on YouTube streaming and stuff. I tried to make it the shortest delay and still having high quality, because there was like one that was like ultra low latency that wasn't able to get the higher quality ones, but I think I should probably go to that next screen instead, because it seems to have a little bit of delay, at least on my phone. But yeah, I'm just running through Currency Wars. We're on Wealth Creator 1, just trying out some different themes. So I'm trying out Seala. I've done a few runs of it and stuff, so I want to try a little bit of a different build than I normally run on it to see if it's better or not. Kind of just copying the Aglaia build, but is really good, but on Seala instead. I don't need this. I kind of think this. I was thinking maybe Lucky Star, but I'm not really gonna have any way of getting that on my Seala easily. I'm running Sparkle on field because she has action advance whenever you on-field her. You can run characters that are designated as off-fielders on-field, and they just act like they would in regular gameplay of Star Rail. If you had Sparkle off-field, she wouldn't have any action advance, she would just give you a bunch of skill points. So, it's a little bit more useful in this game to have the action advance, so that way Seala can stack up anti-grav boots. Yeah, as you can see there's the action advance. And you also get a little bit of stronger buff adding Sparkle on field. And I have Tribi in here for a little bit more damage as well. And remember MC for the action advance. There's some rover speeders, so we can get 2 anti-grav boots on Sela. And then I'm pretty much just going to get the exact same build that I run on Aglaya, which is the double anti-grav boots and the propeller item, which is the boots plus the drill item. I already have the drill items, I just need to get another boot for that to work. Which should be not too hard to do. It'll just make some of my other support items worse, but Sela has action advance through like the little Bellabog thing, and then I'm also running a bunch of characters that have action advance in their kits, so that should help stack those boots up. I mean, I've just started doing Currency Wars runs recently, so I've just been watching the runs play out. Like, I'm not doing anything in the background outside of just like reading chat, and I'm trying to make sure like the stream quality's a little good and stuff, that I can check at least, just because this is my first time streaming on YouTube. I've streamed on Twitch for a long time, but I just wanted to try out some YouTube streaming today. Kind of felt like changing it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm trying to also like explain like why I'm doing what I'm doing in the run as well, because I've done a few videos over like builds of characters and stuff that are playable in Currency Wars. Like I've done like a Tribi reroll video and a Glaya reroll video. Some of them I had people ask questions about like why I'm holding units on my bench to like thin out the shop and stuff, so trying to explain that a bit more in Currency Wars runs as well. But I like having them on autoplay, if like that's what you mean, just because it reminds me a lot of like TFT, which I used to play a lot of. So I just like running them on autoplay, but there are some things that they do that are not great, but the auto battle AI is not that bad in general. The only time that I manual play is if I have like Cyrene plus Sunday stuff on team. Sometimes the way that you have to order certain buffs like that, it's better to do manually. Okay, no Sealets there. So yeah, encounter, so this one should be a little bit more difficult. TV actually giving energy, although yeah, not gonna hit the ult from Natasha with the computer. At least she is healing, unlike the Gallagher was. The Gallagher was not healing my team in the previous boss fight, so I just went ahead and swapped them off. I'll probably end up having to grab like another Gallagher later, maybe for Planet of Festivities, but it'll depend on how the run goes. But yeah, I'm curious to see how fast Sela gets with this setup. Okay, just basic attack there. There's the skill. Okay, so Bellabog, Hand of Creation, will advance Sela, and then Resurgence proc, and then Sela ult, which is, yeah, it's not gonna kill, but if it would have killed, there would have been a Resurgence proc on that as well. It actually stacks the Resurgence procs with the autoplay, so. Yeah, Seal is still 2 items, and neither of the items she has actually like boost her damage, so still kind of waiting on Power Spike. Plus I need another like Quantum character probably for a better Power Spike.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
And a creation.
Who's next?
Already at 72 million damage though. Not bad.
Like that, huh?
They're just deciding not to attack Sela, which is kind of good. The reason she's 1 HP is because they have one of the modifiers is that whenever they get attacked, they deal a bit of damage back. But yeah, I'm not surprised they weren't able to clear that. I don't have any like actual damaging items on Sela yet. I'm kind of greeting for it. Not grabbing that. Actually, we didn't need to grab that Phynon. Okay, reward, so got an extra space this time, so I might actually be able to grab all the rewards. Most time in these reward domains on this stage, my bench is full. Page of Hard. This one's also not great. Okay, this is actually good, though. I think we can get rid of Tribby, because Tribby won't be in the final build. I'll grab the folding knife, and then I'll see what I need to do. This doesn't turn into the item I thought it would. I can run this. Or here, I think I run this actually. And then I'm just gonna keep greeting the drill, because I want to try to get the drill boot item. There's kind of nothing else I can make out of these, though. Because I want to keep the drill, or else I would make that. Go ahead and buy that to thin out the shop a little bit before re-rolling. Okay. Okay, maybe we can get the wave going. Oh. Actually getting a wave. Yeah, I'm definitely rolling it down for the final Sela. There we go. Not bad, actually. Had a little bit of the wave going on. I think there's like a... From what I understand about wave theory, it's not like actually a thing, it's just like a meme. But if you get your character that you're rerolling for pretty quickly, you're like riding a wave and trying to get more copies of them as well. I could probably on-field Fushuan here, because it's distributing the damage. Well, I guess I have Mim added too, so it'll distribute damage to Mim as well, so that won't be too bad. Distributing the damage should help though, because I was kind of having some sustain issues. I've only gotten this as like my only form of sustain item so far in this run though. But yeah, Sealess should be able to start doing pretty good damage now, even without a damage item as he's 3-star. But I still don't know if I'm actually going to be able to clear this yet. I should be fast enough to, potentially. The sustain issues might still be an issue, though. And then I'm on-fielding Sparkle. I mentioned it earlier, but I'll mention it again. Sparkle is a character that is designed to work like off-field, but if you on-field her, she has like action advance in her base kit, that you don't have access to while she's off-field. Just on-fielding her for the action advance so that we see that can stack up the anti-grav boots a little bit easier. There's an item I can get if I do boots plus one of the folding knives. Will make an item where anytime Sela does an attack, even in like Resurgence or whatever, it'll give her a damage boost stack. Which could also be an option, but I kind of think going for the damage based off of speed will probably be better with double anti-grav boots. Plus Sela's skill gives her 25% speed as well, so whenever she uses it. Yeah, it's that buff here. Okay, really big basic attack. And I have a modifier that makes it where once I've used like 100 action value, apparently this team will get a buff. So I think this is a good setup for that. I should probably take those off of Sparkle and move into Remembrance now that I'm thinking about it. Because Remembrance actually does not that bad of damage. Okay, they've got the shield up now. Push one heal. Get the action advance. Another action advance here, because that'll give enough energy for Mim. I want to pause it in a moment to see how fast Sela got. Wow. Unfortunately that killed her, so not able to do that just yet. Okay, yeah, there we go. We got the boots. We graded for it, and it paid off. So is this better, or is this one better? Increases the effect. I feel like this has to be better, because we're getting so much speed with that. Plus it gives base speed as well. Yeah, get 10% speed amplification. The thing is, I can't really do anything with these items. I could obviously get a whatever dice, and then just convert this into Codex and see what I can do with it, but I'm still gonna hold out because we've got one more round of rewards to try to see if I can turn that into anything else. I forgot to manually play, trying to see how fast Sela got in the last round. This will action advance Mim, so that way they can action advance Sela. Yeah, it's weird that they didn't make her both, but I don't think there's any, like, downside to fielding her. It's just people wouldn't be aware of the fact that she doesn't have action advance when off-field, unless you weren't paying attention or whatever. There's the action advance. Yeah, the main issue I kind of have with the Bellabug team is that you run like Sampo in it for a while, but or like one of the issues. And then I feel like the sustain is not as great, but that's just kind of the issue with currency wars in general. Any team that's not running highest then as a sustainer is rough. Sampo is really good in this mode in dot teams, but outside of dot teams, not great. Oh. Should have pressed 1 as well when I did that. I was gonna see just how fast she was getting, but it's fine. First combat member gets strength. I think that'll be good, because I have already had... Oh. 1 total amount. I mean, this would be good. I don't really have all the other quantum characters, though. And I mean, that is really good with this setup. I can kind of roll for Silver Wolf, I think. Yeah, there we go. Just find her instantly. That's not too bad. Yeah, Hyzen's just insane. Like, most of the Amphorius characters, like, the thing that I've noticed is, most of the Amphorius characters are just so much stronger than the non-Amphorius characters in their base kit that whenever it's in currency wars, like, Mighty Reroll is significantly stronger than, like, Don Hung reroll, for example. Like, it's just not even comparable whenever you've got both of the teams maxed out and everything, just to get so many more Amphorius characters with Maide, and Maide himself is a Amphorius character. Yeah, Hyacinth just has, like, so much better healing, a lot better damage. Her cleanse goes off whenever she ults as well, unlike with Natasha. I feel like they could have at least changed that for Natasha in this mode, because Natasha just being worse than Hyacinth despite being a star above is kind of weird. Or like a cost above. She's really just here for the Bellabog trait, and then she's better at sustaining all of these characters than Fushuan is in this mode, at least. Or at least, like, whenever she's on field. And you can technically run Natasha off-field, which you can't with Hyacinth. I do think that's kind of a good way that they've balanced her, is that they made her locked to being on-field. So you can't just have little eco going off whenever she's off-field to heal the entire team. So it does restrict you from having access to all of your slots. Do I already have a victory banner? I could take that. It's on a Silver Wolf as well, which isn't bad. Yeah, I kind of think I do this, actually. And then I wanted to move these to Remembrance and see. I can still hold on to these until either the reward node or the encounter node if I don't think I can beat it, but I should be able to beat it, I think. But yeah, I don't think going for 6 Bellabog is worth here. Like, I'm probably not leveling up again, I'm probably just gonna try to get a few extra stars from rolling down where I can. Yeah, I wish that this version of Japard was the regular Japard. Japard was my first 5-star character I got in Star Rail. I got him from like the free, like whenever you got a bunch of standard pools at the beginning of the game when it came out and stuff. Where I got my Japard. Barely used him in like the last 2 years though. At this point, he used to be one of my more used characters and stuff. I kind of want to try after this run. I'm gonna try a shield run if I get a good start for it. Because I want to on-field March 7th run. I wish that there was like a counter archetype with like March, Clara, and Yunli in this game mode, because you never really see that archetype anymore. But there's a few characters I think could have been cool in this mode. I think this could have been the mode where you get like Mr. Rekka and Cinnabon and Screwlum to be like off-field characters that you can't bring on-field. Like, they have Peppy, where they're off-field. Oh. The shops in this run have been kind of crazy, so I guess we'll just take that while it's here. And still get 40 gold. Yeah, I think Acheron, I made like a recent video talking about my thoughts on a lot of the current characters. I think Acheron's in a position where she could be good in the future if they make a better version of like Zhao Shuo. Like they just get a replacement of him. Or one of the other supports on her team, like maybe not Zhao Shuo, but they replace like, I guess Silverwolf on her team. Or would you use like Cypher and Zhao Shuo? If you're running double Nihility, I'm not really sure. I don't have Acheron myself, so I had actually stopped playing the game for a little bit during her banner, and then I came back around Speed's banner, and I've been playing since then. So I ended up skipping her because of that, and then I just never pulled her on any of the reruns. But I would be down to like try her. I think that because she has her ult stack with debuffs and not from energy and stuff, that gives her a lot more support options, so I think that she's a bit more flexible than a lot of other characters that are really weak right now. But I mean, they could just do like what they're doing with Firefly and just come out with like a constant style support, or the Dahlia that's coming out next patch. Because the Cyrene banner is going to last this whole patch. Yeah, the Amphorius characters are just like so much stronger than everyone else. I also wanted to do a video talking about that, kind of like, I did a video of my thoughts on the Nova Flare where it was like more in-depth than just like my thoughts on every character, but it was my thoughts on like what the changes actually fixed, or like what I thought they fixed and where they could have improved and stuff. Like the Nova Flare just not changing any of the light cones was kind of interesting. Talk about stuff like that in it, but I want to do a video talking about like how much stronger the Amphorius characters have been than the rest, and like what's that done for the endgame and stuff. Yeah, because I made a thumbnail for it, that's why I want to make the video. I made a thumbnail that's like the end of Evangelion, but with Cyrene's head in the background, and then it's got like Min and the Trailblazer standing on the beach of LCL. I thought it was kind of funny for an idea, so I figured I would make a thumbnail for it and then make a video to go with the thumbnail. The encounter stage, I mean, Steel is actually kind of pumping out damage now. Almost 1 billion damage on this one. Should probably reach it once she fully scales up. Yeah, there she goes. I'm basically just running the same setup that Aglaya's run, just on Sela. Because you have the Hand of Creation action advance instead of Aglaya ult action advance, so kind of a similar idea. Probably not going to reach as many stacks on the anti-grav boots as with Aglaya, but it should still be able to clear. We still have one more round until I need to like fully roll down everything, so yeah, we got this reward round. But yeah, I know that Acheron and the Herda, they're both like emanators. So I feel like they might do stuff like that, because I've heard that emanators are supposed to be like Archons or Void Hunters, where they're going to receive like a bit more support than other characters or be like more featured because of the lore implications and stuff of their strength. So maybe could see some stuff changing with her with that. Yeah, I think that the Blade and Jing Liu buffs were definitely weaker, but they at least, like, gave them a direction now. Jing Liu, I've run as, like, a sub-DPS in Evernight teams and sub-DPS in Castress teams, and that does kind of work, but it's not as good as, like, Evernight would be as a sub-DPS in a Castress team, or just running, like, Pela or Silverwolf as the sub DPS in Evernight teams. But the Kafka buff I like because it keeps her relevant and stuff. I don't really like the fact that they didn't change her light cone to fit with the buff and you have to use the Silverwolf one. But I do have her light cone and now it's just kind of sitting on my account and not doing anything. But outside of that, I think that the buffs were pretty good. I do have one of these. What can this turn into? I think I can just give this to you. And then I'm just going to give this to Silverwolf. And I guess it's going to go to Japard. I want to try to get 2-star. I'll get them to get 2-star. Emergency. Fushuan. I couldn't remember her name for a minute. There's one copy. There we go. And then I guess I can try for Natasha to Pela to and Sparkle to. That's probably all that I'm gonna really be able to get out of this though. So I'm selling the 4-cost ones to try to take the 2 and 3-cost ones out of the pool now instead. Okay, so there's a Sparkle. We've got a Sparkle and a Pela. Oh, there's a Natasha. I think I rolled past 2 Natashas, but it's just because I'm not used to actually like looking for her. That's the character that I'm searching for. Oh, no, my Pela. Yeah, doesn't matter. We're at the end, so that's probably all that I could have done. there. Yeah, I at least think they should have added the characters that you can get from losing 50-50 on the limited banner to the character shop. Or like the dupe shop or whatever. They did add their light cones at least, so I was able to get like Sila's light cone, and then I got Topaz's light cone for my last one. And I got Ron Mace from another one, so I've been able to get some of their light cones from that at least. And then I actually got my copy of Sela and my copy of Blade from losing 50-50s on the banner. So I'm hoping to get Fushuan from my next 50-50 loss. Either that or try to get one of the E6s that I'm pretty close to. Like, I'm pretty close to Yanqing and Welt's E6, I'm pretty sure, so getting one of those could be fun. I have E6 Pranyas, the only 5-star E6 that I have outside of Rembrandt's MC or whatever. All of the Trailblazers, I guess. And then I have E1 Jade and E2 Saber. And I got E1 Jade because I was building Pity and got her E1 at like 10 pools into Pity, so. Okay, so damage dealt increases, so now I can see, like, once it gets towards the end here, how fast the seal is gonna be. I feel like this setup is probably better than running, like, the recommended one. Like, I know the recommended one for Sela is, like, 1 anti-grav boot, 1 of those codex things for her being 3-star, and then the boot plus folding knife item. That makes it where you get stacking damage every time you take an action, but I think this one's a little bit harder to get because you have to have 5 boots, I guess. So a little bit more RNG than that other build, which only needs like 3 boots. It did also use the drill, and I wanted to use the drill for the drill plus battery item, so that way I could lower the enemy's defense as well, because I don't really have a way of doing that outside of Silverwolf with this team. Oh, Silverwolf actually got like an off-field damage build from the whatever dice. Well, him died. I didn't realize Mim was like the only Mimo sprite that whenever they die, they don't action advance the other character. Because Hyacinth and Aglaya and Casters all get action advance whenever their Mimo sprite dies at least. And then I'm not sure about Cyrene. I don't even know if her Mimo sprite can die. The big demiurge. I still need to do the new story of Amphorius as well. I haven't finished it yet. I did the previous story, like, off camera and everything, because I had been streaming the stories on Twitch whenever I play through them. And so maybe I'll do that in the future for YouTube, but I don't really have time for it tonight. And I'd rather do more stuff in Currency Wars. Double 16 stack anti-grav boots. Hand of Creation action advance. Already up to 1.2, or I guess 1.3 billion damage, rounding up. Yeah, this enemy has a shared health bar. Like, I know that, or at least I've heard that next patch, there's gonna be, like, a really big one of these enemies that have like the most HP out of any enemy in the game, but they have a shared HP pool. Is why it's so much higher than like a lot of the previous enemies. There's a few boss mechanics like that where the HP inflation has been like kind of a problem and stuff in the game right now, but there's a few bosses that have like ways of deleting a lot of their HP. This is probably the last attack we can get on Seal. It looks like they actually couldn't defeat this enemy, but I don't think I've died yet, so this should be a successful run. Yeah, 2000 speed Seala. Right. Should be our seed to finalization. So was able to clear Wealth Creator 1, but did it from dying to every single boss. Got almost 2 billion damage on Seala. This wasn't enough. I guess with the Aglaia team, you have like a lot more damage sources, like you're running like Black Swan in that team. You can fit Black Swan into that team. I just didn't. I don't think I saw her at all on any of the rules. And Black Swan has like percent max true damage and really high multipliers and stuff. She's really good in Currency Wars. Yeah, not too bad. I want to try a shield run, so I'm gonna see if I can make that happen. Because I want to try like on-field march and see if that actually does anything. Wolf Hunt on 20? I could try it after this one. Let's see, heavy wearing 3 random emblems. I like this. Extra money at the start's really good for reroll. Yeah, and like the higher difficulties of Wealth Creator, we got like a really good break start, I guess. In the higher difficulties of Wealth Creator, I pretty much just force. Because I need to leave for now. There they are. I mostly just force Aglaia reroll. Just because that at least cleared. That's what I did to be able to clear it on my first time. I haven't really tried it too much since that first clear, so... But I can try it. I have my follow-up attack team at like E0, S0. I don't have any items or signatures for them. Most of the time on characters I get signatures and stuff, but I just never did for that team. I've already got 1 March. I could still play March. I'm not committed to break, I just got a really good start for it. So, running it for now. I do think Rappa is kind of a fun character to play in this mode if you have like your own Rappa, because mine's E0, S1. 4 random 2-cost characters. I mean, I kind of have the perfect break run. But every time I've run break, it's always been bait, so I'm gonna try this build. I said I wanted to try it, and it's fun and different than running a standard build, so I'll try it. Let's grab all the 1 costs, because we're going to be getting 3-star March. My March build's actually not bad for 4-star March. So if I have 4,000 defense, and then I have this S5 from the store, or the battle pass thing. It makes it where a percentage of her defense is converted to extra damage and stuff, so. But yeah, I'm curious to see how it will work in this build. I'm sure it's not that great, but I might as well try if I'm trying up fun stuff.
Net marker festival. Time for a good old counterattack. You can't run.
Watch your head. It's on me.
Yeah, it's interesting how Aglaea's been like one of the strongest characters in this
Try that again.
game mode stuff out of all the Kratos heirs.
You can't run.
I feel like she works a lot better than like my Ezra S1 castress does.
Watch this.
I want to try Evernight reroll as well.
Watch your head. Spin free.
But yeah, I thought today I might try some of the off-field DPSs on-field. Like I could do a Jade run and a Qinglia run as well if I have time for it. But I'll try the Wolf Hunt run once I see how this one goes. I'm trying to think of which characters would be good on this run. Because I'm gonna have 4 shield, and then after that I'm kind of just gonna see where I end up. I think Asta maybe, because Asta gives defense with her stacks. So that would improve March's damage. She gives defense and attacks, so having her on field could be good. And also speed, which is really good in this mode.
It's on me. First. Or maybe I'll take you out. Watch your head.
And then Pela, defense shred plus ice resist down. Could work well with March. And get to see March in the Belobog outfit. I feel like it could have been fun to have like Hunt March in this mode.
Watch your head.
Because you gotta have a ton of different Shifu options. But yeah, I did a Tribi reroll build the other day that was pretty fun in Wealth Creator 1, and then I tried... the video I made was in like the difficulty below Wealth Creator, just to like showcase the build, but I was able to get it to work in Wealth Creator with Tribi as like the main DPS, although my Remembrance MC ended up outdamaging Tribi somehow. And then in the run that I recorded, my Hyacinth outdamaged my Tribi. Yeah, I would definitely grab a Copper skin if one's coming out for her. But yeah, I wonder if you gave March the like follow-up attack emblem, what that would do. As a DPS on field, we're probably gonna want... There's an item you can make with boots and... Boots and folding knife. We didn't get either. I guess I will. I'll grab Drill for now. And it's also on the bottom, which is good. So yeah, we'll level up next round. I think I get rid of Tribi for now, just so that way I can have I can keep them on filled. I don't think I'll need that. Victory banner. Yeah, probably gonna need Robin for this build as well. For the, or buff follow-up attack damage and attack buff. Because March's follow-up attack does scale off of her actual attack stat and her defense stat. So, her getting attack buffs is good. But I'm probably not keeping on field whenever I end up getting Japard on this team. Dang, it will be good to run 4 shield. Yeah, about 2.8k attack on the fall, but that's now. But once we get some stars and some actual damaging items on March, that'll change. Sure. I will say the team's certainly not dying or anything with this much shielding. And this is a good matchup for it into the monkey, I'm realizing as well now. Yeah, so far Venturine's done the most damage, but he has an item and is AoE, so that does make sense. I ended up hitting them. If they would have hit a Venturine, he would have gotten a follow-up attack off. Maybe could have done a little bit more. So now level 5. Get some extra gold, potentially. Do kind of need some other things for that to work. Yeah, I did say I kind of wanted to try running Asta in this. I'm gonna keep that Tengen off to the side. There's 2 Star March. Guess I can grab 2 Star Asta. Continue thinning out the pool of 1 cost. So 2 Star March follow-up attacks might be a little bit stronger. So it went from 2.8 to 7.6 thousand. And that one, and then that one 3,000 because it didn't crit. I guess that's also gonna be a thing, but I can try to improve that with a like Fushwana or something maybe. Maybe Sunday. Because with Sunday, actually, if I swapped out a Venturine for Sunday, then Sunday would give the extra buff for having a summon to March, as well as a lot of crit rate and crit damage, which wouldn't be bad.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
And then I have to like off filter card though. Maybe. Because I did replace Asta.
Watch your head.
Try that again. You can't run.
Watch your head.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious to see if this team's strong enough to defeat like one of the enemies here. Yet. Not really looking like it at the moment.
Try that again.
Spin free.
And I've got HP to spare.
Try that again.
Watch your head. Soaring above the land. This is permanent. No dirty tricks, alright.
Watch this awesome move.
Okay, ult damage. Still a little low.
Earth shatters. Heaven trembles.
Oh, Storm, give these trailblazers your blessing. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take you off.
Yeah, that boost crit damage. Follow-up attacks and stuff, so. A little bit of synergy with March. Yeah, I mean, they got kind of close to taking out one of the TVs, I guess. Not the Aventurine basic attack, dealing like 10 times March's follow-up attack damage at the moment, though. I can grab that temporarily. Okay, there's another March. And another. In a way. Just keep it like that for now.
Earth shatters. Heaven trembles. Soaring above the land. This is permanent.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
But I'm guessing for Wolf Hunt, that's gonna be with Facial as the carry. I'm thinking for that one. I'm already kind of thinking about what I'm doing for that build, just because this one's probably not lasting too much longer into Plane 2, maybe. The current rate, but we'll see. Here, I'll just go ahead and roll. It's kind of hard to get, like, Yunqing as a carry, but I think I might try that. Because I figured out a way that you can, like, level up, or you can, like, time your experience purchases to be able to level up and get a potential early, like, 4-star and stuff, or 4 cost. And then that could be something I try with that team. Yeah, you can definitely tell which character came out first between the two. I'm gonna roll down for this a little bit. Okay, yeah, now there's only one more that we need. Okay, that wasn't too bad. And so the rest, I'll grab these two. Oh, it's actually 2 characters that I'll need. That works out. Okay, so what I was saying with March is that we get Firestorm Surge. And then I'll reforge one of these drills. Okay, this didn't really turn into anything too useful yet. Yeah, I'll just leave that alone for now. Yeah, Yunli's pretty good in this mode. Most of the time that I've run her, it's just been like, as I didn't find Black Swan but need to fill in this slot in a Glide team, or something like that. And just didn't itemize her or anything, and still does pretty decent damage. With not really any items.
No dirty tricks. Watch your head. It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Yeah, you also probably need to get like really early Borison and stuff for it to work in Wealth Creator 20. Because it needs to level up pretty fast. You do play Jingliu in that, so I could actually try to run her as a carry. But I'd have to have like Hyacinths. It wouldn't be like a real Wolf Hunt team if I was running her as the carry. And really it would just be Evernight carry, but I would have itemized Jingliu to get more Evernight stacks. Okay, big stacked ults. Okay, that damage actually wasn't bad. It was full AoE, to be fair, but... Aventurine still doing more damage with one item and 1 star, just getting more follow-up attacks. But yeah, Aventurine only scales off of defense as well. Yeah, I do kind of miss Wildfire. They should have brought it back for this game mode with the Cocolia fight. They didn't have Cocolia or Phantalia as bosses in this mode. They could have been fun. Yeah, like the Even Deer. But there is Cocolia playable, I guess, through Bronya. So you get to play as the boss. It's kind of fun. And Cocolia is still a boss, it's just not the one that gets the Stellar on. Okay, 1.1 million damage March though. Okay, damage is still a little low. We're probably dead on the next round, but I mean, maybe there's a chance if I can somehow find like an actually buildable additional item. Star is not it. Battery. Also kind of not it. I'm gonna see if I can get something here. Oh, this will be good for the next run, so now I'm just not gonna be able to find Fei Xiaos in the next run for sure. And there's another one. I don't really know what would be better. If finding Japard would be better, or finding Silver Wolf. I'm just gonna sell that inventory. Or maybe even like a Tribi could work. Yeah, if nothing else, we'll just run Tribi. Anything? We're dealing with 5% here, so not much. And we're probably still dead, even if we find it. I feel like Tribi's gotta be better than Ron May, because Ron May would definitely just not end well. Here, we'll put this on March for now, just to like try to have a chance. Those items wouldn't really be able to build into anything useful later. I probably should have moved Tom Hung off field and put Tribi on field for extra March damage. There we go. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but could be worse. Gonna get some follow-up attacks here to build up the damage. Yeah, Tribi building up damage from their additional damage they apply on abilities from their ult. I was gonna say at least we're out damaging Aventurine, but not the case at the moment. Okay, they March ult before the Aventurine ult. Still less damage in Aventurine. You know, maybe I could have itemized now for a counter build. Okay, that ult damage was kind of crazy though. I guess it's because they have lucky strike rate. Because they get it from the item passive and also the item itself, so. Okay, one enemy was defeated. Okay, 2, 3. Lucky crit hit Aventurine. Yep, there's the run. But yeah, maybe could be something if you actually get decent items, but probably not with that one. Just thought I would try. Because I like March. He's the reason I started playing Star Rail in general, so I want to try out some stuff with her. But let's see. Wealth Creator 20, Borison. We just need to get Borison investment environment. That's fine. That's fine. I don't really care. First plane enhancement's kind of annoying because this team should be able to win streak early, but it's fine. I kind of like Express Budget. I almost said Express Budget. Okay, early Facial. Oh, actually. That's all we got though, but actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could sell that Facial. Here, we'll just run... We actually have Cake Cat, so that's good. I wish you could run like double, triple, or like the triple battery item that makes it where you start with ult. I wish that you could have that feed into itself, but you can't. According to the item descriptions. There's a follow-up attack, Wolf Hunt. We need 3 Wolf Hunt to start the Borison. Part of me is tempted to roll for it. If I level up... Is it if I level up? No, you have to put 2 points. You have to level up twice. You have to do this. Wait, or no, that was once. Twice. Alright. And then we'll get level 5 shop. Or no, that was 3 levels. It's fine though. Because that'll give us 3 levels gives you level 6 on this stage. So that's fine with me. Econing early is important, but we'll get money from the Cake Cat, so I'm good with that. And then we can run Galactic Voyager for now. And might as well hold into these. Okay, so now we'll just get Yanqing in the store from early level 5. That's why I wanted to like level to 5 early as well. But I could have saved one of those levels probably. Don't need that, don't need this. Experience actually could be good. Okay, there's Wolf Hunt early. Well, that's not bad. I could have kept one of those around. I guess I'll grab this copy of Moe's. Oh, let's got one of the Trotters. Okay, we've got early Borison. We've still got Cosmic Scholar scaling too, but it's probably not going to do much.
Since you're already here, why not have a meeting before the
Where is that lightning damage from? Is that Bose? I have no idea what his kit does. I've never run him in anything. I just never built him because I built Hunt March instead, and he's kind of just like a slightly... I've heard slightly better version of Hunt March, but I like March more. The item could be good, but I'd rather just try to get the items later through reward stage. I'd want to get the XP now, so that way I can try to level up to 6 faster and find Facial. Because I feel like it's going to be harder to find 3-star Facial than it would be to find Facial's items later in the run. And the faster I level up, the faster I can get more Borison in as well, and then can start scaling it up faster. You get 1 every 3 nodes you enter. Yeah, I still think going for the Borison might be a little bit better, but I could see it being good. I guess I could have built that, but it wouldn't change anything there. There's kind of no reason to run Cake Cat because I'm not going to be able to... Or no, I can do this. Sorry, accidentally had to mute there for a sec. I did, yeah, I was gonna say, I did unmute, right? So, yeah, we'll just hold on to this for now. Because if I run Kit Kat, I'm gonna be getting 4. Or no, do you only get 2? For each star in the rating, the Cosmic Scholar provides DNA progress of... So yeah, you'd get 4. So it would be 3 turns for Kit Kat to level up now. Yeah, I think it might be better to run Aventurine. If there's a chance I can clear for now, I probably should take it. And then I'll grab some 2 stars to thin out the pool. But I also think that getting the experience will snowball harder than getting the items early by a little bit, because I view it as like an econ investment option rather than a combat one. Like, I think the items would be more of a combat one, and I think that going for the econ ones are generally better at snowballing later, even if you're weaker early. I probably could have kept Asta over Dakota, but I don't think her did. Or her buffing was adding that much damage, but the speed, I guess, maybe. Oh, I didn't realize the Borison also scaled off of equipment. I guess I could have read that. I don't run Wolf Hunt that much, so maybe that would have been significantly better, actually. Although it's basic equipment, right? So, well, then Seashell is a good one, trying to read that. Advanced. Oh, it's considered 2 pieces of basic. So yeah, that probably would have been better, actually. Yeah, only 10 HP lost there. But yeah, I also get... I did a thing that made it where I get 2 items on the selector too, so maybe that could have been really good. What items do I need for Fair Shell? Yeah, I do think the ult is really good. Is this really that much? I mean, it's like flat buff to bosses, but I'm not sure if that's better than scaling. If I were to double the scaling, because I can just grab a boots from this and double scale, and it's also on a 3 cost. If I go for blue gem, that gets AoE emblem, but it doesn't get Borison emblem or Wolf Hunt emblem. I kind of think I want to go for this. Oh. Early Face Shell too. And we've got enough money to be good there. I'm gonna level and then sell these 2. Because that'll give me an extra roll in the next shop that could be something. I guess I can just put Kafka on field for now, because I don't really have anyone else. I'll keep the battery, because I might turn it into the double battery item, because I feel like that could still be good on Fei Xiao. Yeah, I feel like stacking both of these would be really good. It's like double boots on Aguaya. And Fei Xiao's just really good at stacking it because of their follow-up attacks. Kafka also has a follow-up attack, I guess, so kind of a plus of running her here. And both of these give speed too. They give speed amplification by 10%, so that's not bad. I wish that anti-grav boots stacked with the follow-up attacks as well. And then I could just give that as the middle slot on Fei Xiao, and that would actually be able to clear pretty easily, I imagine. Yeah, we're still at 3 wolf hunts, so we're looking for a Jingliu. That'll give us debuff as well. I'm pretty sure you only need 2 for debuff. I feel like Yunli's probably not the way to go in this game. Unless you're just going for 7 wolf hunt for sure. Just because Yunli is really good, but she's not like as good as some other like you could run like Cyrene and a team of this in it and still be pretty solid. I'm just gonna replace with this. Get double heal, so I'm actually healing, and then that'll be good whenever Jingliu's in. It also still keeps the pools in, and Hyacinth probably out damages Kafka by a little bit. Wait, do these? Oh, these are actually permanent? I thought that these were... I haven't done much with the follow-up attack team. I thought that these were... just per, like, round. Permanent attack buff, like, couldn't be lowered or anything. That's interesting. It's fine because Hyacinth gets the skill. Regardless of what you get to give an attack, so. Or if Hyacinth basic attacks, that would also help her to get an extra attack.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Spend freely. Or maybe I'll take it over.
I guess if you're running Yunli, you would probably want IPC in this team too, huh? If we find Jade, we should have her replace Clara, or Herta. Because IPC makes it where your off-fielders deal a little bit more damage. Which would also be good with Honkai, I guess. You have no idea. I wish that she counted for follow-up attack, but she counts for AoE and IPC, so I guess that makes sense. Also could have counted for Quantum, but she's not in like the Mana Quantum tree, which is what the Quantum Resonance is mainly for. We didn't even get Cypher in this run either. And Cypher is pretty good. I don't really know why she... I mean, I guess it's true damage with like all of the stacks and everything, but she just does so much damage. I've wanted to try Cypher 3, but I feel like there's not even a reason, because like Cypher 1 would have out-damaged my Boris then at this point. Yeah, I guess follow-up attack Emblem Kafka would... Oh, it increases follow-up attack damage, non-attack percent. And if it increased attack percent, that would actually be pretty cracked on like high slims. If anytime you attack, you get... I guess it'd have to be a follow-up attack, so then yeah, it would only be good on Kafka. I haven't really tried Kafka as the carry in dot teams. I think it's better for her to have the anti-grav boots than it is for someone like Heislands and Dot, though. Is it better for her to spam ults? Guess I can grab you for now. Reward round. It's actually a good matchup for this team, I would imagine. Okay. These are King Liu. I want to get... I think we'll do photons though. It would have... I could have gotten a third one. I did think about it, but I don't think that would have been as good. But the idea was there. Wouldn't have been as good, but it would have been funny. I still can't really fit Tribute into this team at the moment, so... There's an early Robin. I'm sure that would be better than Jingli. I mean, not Jingli, than Hyasum. I don't think getting an extra star on Jingli is worth. I'm gonna roll down once more. Okay, I mean, guess I'll take it. Yeah, I'll just leave it there for now. For now. I eventually want to get the double armor item on Aventurine though. Yeah, I honestly just don't even know what Jiaoshu does normally. Like, when I was making a video talking about my thoughts on the current character, that's like, man, I actually am realizing now I just have no idea what this character does. Because I never really looked into his kit because I never have planned on pulling for him and still don't. Just because I don't have Acheron. So not really a reason for me to. Yeah, I wanted him to be a dot healer. If he was a dot healer, I would have looked up what he does, but he's not.
It's on me.
Yeah, the music turned off.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal
It's actually Crush 40. Robin's gonna sound a little bit different. Does fit with Fei Zhao, I guess, though. Knight of the Wind. Not bad damage so far. About halfway through the card. I could also get the item that makes it where you get action advance on Robin at the start, so that way she can... I think you can make her double ults with that. She actually is going to get another ult anyway. So maybe you could get even more than that. Yeah, need to make sure that you have your Venturine shielding working well for this game. If you're having Jingli, you constantly drain your HP. Yeah, Robin's gonna get off another ult here. Okay, yeah, that's enough for the extra ult. So we're gonna get off some damage here, but it's not gonna be enough to kill. That's honestly not that bad. Almost half of the bard's HP. This is one of the more favorable fights I've had too, though. I think if I get Sunday in this game, or Remembrance MC, that could be good. I mean, Cyrene might even be better than Remembrance MC, because it's not that I really need Fei Zhao to get action advanced. I'm curious about like getting extra damage on the team. Go ahead and roll. Oh. Double Fei Zhao roll. I keep trying to sell it by dragging it into the store. Okay, that's where things end for now. $47 stacks of this already, not bad. I feel like if I get the item that makes it where enemies take more damage as well, that would be really strong. The thing is, my dot team's fully... I mean, my follow the attack team is all E0S0. Well, I guess Topaz is E0S1 now, because I got her light cone from the shop. I kind of want to try Robin on the light cone they came out from the event with Ceredra's release. I'm currently using the other free-to-play option that she had before from Penacony. It has like Sunday in the picture, but I don't remember the name of it. Extra follow-up attack. I wonder if Chingshua's good in this mode too. I kind of wanted to try her. Because I know Chingshua's... There's still people that play Qingchua in like current in-game modes. I don't think she's able to clear Anomaly Arbitration, but she's able to clear MOC, and I think she can clear the Knights if you have like really good supports.
In a lunar flame.
I don't have Sparkle on my account, so I can't really use her to her full potential for that. Yeah, the Borison's out damaging Fei-Shao at the moment.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Okay, now I want to try to get an augment that buffs my damage. Hyperinflation does seem kind of good, but my run is not in a good spot for it. Unfortunately, this is the only like combat focused one I got, which isn't really great for my current situation. Is it worth to roll down here? I think I can go one more round. If I lose this round, then I can roll down for Fei-Shao. I think if I wait too long after that, she's gonna die. Or I think this run she's dead. I want to see how, or what that Orison buff does. I don't know what it does, but Fei-Shao for the double ult first. Lucky strike increased by 15. Oh, that's why people are lucky striking. Or lucky crit hitting. Maybe I should try to run Fei-Shao on Topaz's signature in this mode. I'm sure having the tame state would be the worst idea. I don't know how significant of a buff that would be for her though.
Spin freely.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Lucky crit hits. I don't even really know if Fei-Shao, or I mean, Jiaoshu is doing anything there though. I'm just surprised the Borison's out damaging with that many stats. I feel like they have to have a lot of defense in this mode. So that's why I need like a defense shred item. Either the boots and star item or the drill and battery item. That's what I'm trying to find. I don't feel like increasing the lucky strike rate or anything like that would be too, or increasing Fei-Shao's damage would be as significant with like a weapon master. Yeah, like I think this would be the best option. Another blue gem. Red gem would give me the Borison thing, but there we go, here we go. Yeah, do this, and then we can give this to Venturine. Okay, good, I got this too. So Venturine's good now. Sell you, buy you. We just need 3 Fei-Shaos. Oh, well, now we just need 1 Fei-Shao. And we got 2 anyway. That's not bad. My roll down on stream have not been that bad. In the recordings though, like anytime I do like a recording and try to get a good run, my roll downs are absolutely terrible. I could even level up and put in Tribi. No, that would just be way too much money down the drain. I feel like grabbing the tree is better than grabbing the Aventurine. I don't think there's any way I'm getting 3-star Aventurine. But surely this damage will be enough for Fei Xiao to start like one-shotting things. Just need Aventurine to use his abilities to get some defense shred. Maybe I should put it on Lose, actually. But I would like it to increase Aventurine's personal damage.
Why not have a meal before
And we also need to level up so that way we can get an extra wolf hunt, because that's also going to increase the strength bonus from that. Either that or I get another follow-up attack. I don't know if you guys have like tried it yet, but you can give people the follow-up attack emblems, and whenever they do the like super follow-up attack, that's kind of like an all-out attack from Persona. Like every character in the game has a unique little icon that shows up on the screen. That's like an all-out attack pose, like in Persona. So like I ran that on Jingliu once and hers was 6. She's like peeking through her blindfold as it's like dissolving and stuff. Ratios is like him with the giant marble head thing on. I want to see what all of the characters look like, but I'm surprised there hasn't been like someone online that's like posted it on like Reddit or something.
or maybe I'll take it off.
Yeah, that's actually still not enough to clear. I did greed this round. I should be able to not die. Oh no, that was a -9. I thought that would be another -15 again, and then I could have lived with the not using my revive, but have to use the revive there, so that's a little rough. There's no way I could beat the other side. We can put you here for now, but I probably do need to roll for either a wolf hunt or a follow-up attack. That also gives debuff. I kind of want it to be wolf hunt though. How do I get these two? Is the 4 stars here? Or 4 cost? So there we go. I can give that to Jingliu for now, I guess. Let's give her a gun. Yeah, finally got on the 5 wolf hunt. So maybe we can survive this round. Like, We had to lose our HP like right before the encounter round too. The encounters are so much harder than just the regular rounds.
Why not have a meal before coming?
But at least we've got 4 people on field now. And Lingsha is like really busted in this mode. I want to try stuff with her too. Like I want to try her as a break DPS because she gets triple Fuyuan follow-up attacks with 1 star. I don't even know what she does at 2 star. But she already does really good damage. Stuff, so.
Bust. Or
I
maybe
really
I'll
have my
take
headset
you
there when I'm moving my chair.
Tell me.
Everything in this world.
And see, here come the 3-1 follow packs. My Lingsha is either S1 too, so that applies vulnerability.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before coming? No dirty. Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take you.
Okay, if I can defeat the fire guy in the middle with the next face out ult, then I think we'll be in a good spot. Yeah, this should defeat it. I think it's so much of my damage right now seeing the target, so it's rough. Maybe if I gave the double battery item to Robin and her spam ult for the action advance.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take you.
Be of your heart and mind. Forever.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before coming?
Yeah, I mean it's double 20 stack. I don't know. Damage is pretty high. Maybe if I would have done that one augment, I didn't realize that the Borison leveled up from components. Maybe that could have been a better strat for that. But yeah, not bad actually to make it there on first try with all the things I messed up on too. Okay, let's see. Will this one be... I felt like this matchup's not bad. Do have to reset this one though, because I don't think that there's a way to... I mean... Yeah, I don't think that you can beat Will's Creator. Because the thing is, we also... Or there's also the boss enhancement thing. Yeah, I'm just gonna reset. If there was a Wolf Hunter, or like a Wolf Hunt, thing where I was able to get more Wolf Hunt characters that way, I would maybe still do it then. With that not being the case, I don't think that there's a way for me to clear that. Okay, this isn't bad. Like, that one's kind of annoying, but I'll be running Aventurine. This is really good here. We're running a reroll comp. I actually want to try it with Qingli as the carry, maybe. I guess I'll see. I need to see. Okay, we're fighting Cocolia first. It's probably not a good idea to do, actually. The one cost reroll does make it tempting, though, because it would be a lot easier to get a 3-star 3 cost in that kind of a situation. Yeah, if I do one... There we go. So just go ahead and level up there. None of these items are that good. I want the level 5 shop going into next round for sure. I should have done it on that stage, but I keep... Well, I had like kind of a interesting start. This seems really fun, but I can never get it to be a good time. That's tempting. I'm gonna try this though. Oh, we got one wolf hunt additional person. Give that to you for now. We also have the tube. I wonder if I could make this turn into anti-grav boots. It is one of the 4 recommended. Okay, yeah, that works. I'm just gonna run that on Sela for now, and then I'll just put that on Fei Xiao. I want to try this build.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal
But yeah, we're probably not going to be able to win streak early because we didn't get follow-up attack or wolf hunt. I mean, even with that, we probably wouldn't be able to. We do have 3-item Sela though, so, and she is dealing damage. Yeah, damage isn't bad.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Could have put that on as Leia, actually. Now I'm thinking about it.
Why not have a meal before playing?
I mean, surely 1-star Sela is better at using it than 1-star Leia. With no other energy units as well. Double Acheron. Guess I'll grab them for now.
Found me. With enough belief, lies become reality.
Yeah, see, I don't understand how Cypher just does that much damage. I guess it's just all the coin stacks. You do get a lot
Why not have a
in
meal?
this mode.
Catadons. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, these enemies
This
are
flame chase.
pretty annoying in World Creator and stuff. Like, there's a lot of different enemies that are a lot more annoying in Currency Wars than in regular Star, but I feel like these enemies in particular are really annoying just because there's so much high single target damage, and if you don't have highest and early, I mean, even if you do have highest and early, sometimes it's not enough. You need like a Venturine early to be able to survive. I kind of have all of the items that I need, but yeah, I'll take another boot. Still not getting any piece that I need yet.
With enough belief, lies become reality.
Yeah, maybe Sela could actually clear this enemy. The main issue is just Cypher died last time because single target. Yeah, the TVs are pretty bad into energy teams. That's the one good thing about Acheron teams in this mode, is that she bypasses them. Fei Xiao kind of can as well, but her main issue with the TVs is that there's more than one target on the field, compared to Acheron, who doesn't mind AoE situations.
No great concern.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't help that the healing is reduced from people getting hit by enemies with one of the debuffs that this run started with, as far as sustaining goes. Of course, having like an actual sustainer on the team would help as well. This run's not starting as favorably as the last one did, outside of the really Slaughter thing. Yeah, I could just run. No, I don't even have enough for Blood Flame. Anything? I guess I need to switch out these Acherons for these sparkles instead to try to limit the 2-star pool. The thing is, the second plane's enhanced, so like I don't even know if we can make it to the second plane. If I don't get a healer or anything. Because I'm about to lose like half my HP here. Into this fight. Been losing half their HP.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Yeah, something I learned. Apparently the Garden Maker has the same taunt value as the Destruction character. That's why they get attacked so often in this mode. To run into Goliathines. Yep, there goes half the HP. Still no wolf hunt at all. Either. I'd at least get a healer. Potentially salvage something here, but probably not.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Okay, barely able to clear the reward stage. Not bad. Maybe I can get a bailout in the next plane and get the item that makes it where... I mean, I'm not gonna complain about getting Phase Shell, at least I've gotten her now. Honestly, Ceredra doesn't seem that bad of an option in this game. But I'm not re-rolling great. Ceredra or... I mean, why not both actually? I do think it is worth to get %5 odds Phase Shell 2 here. That's what I'm gonna roll for. Can't slot in a Venturine for now. Man, I really wanted to run. I mean, I can still run Ceredra, I guess. But Night Demigod could have been a good thing to have stacking as well. How am I getting 2 stars of like everything that's not Like, this is... See, this is my average roll down, actually. There. I think we guaranteed lose the run if we get... Or if we don't get 2-star phase out. I think we're still just probably going to lose the run. Unless I get, like, a Lingsha in my shop after this fight and I'm able to dupe Lingsha, in which case there's maybe a chance then. But yeah, Ceridra will allow my Fei Xiao to get an extra skill, which will build up the Fire Sword Surge a tiny bit. And now we're starting to get our Triumphant stacks, you know, because when's a better time to start that than on stage 1-9? And Borison's getting stacked now. Borison's actually getting really good stacks, though, with all these items.
Amateur. Get it together. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I'll tell you, this team won't die. At least with Lingsha on the team. So that's good. Still not having to worry about that.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Get it together. With enough believers, life become reality.
4.2.
Fight for me. Tremble before my power. You can't run.
See, look at that Ceridra value, by the way. It makes it where your Fei Xiao goes to 0 HP with that one debuff we have that makes it where they take damage. Oh, but never mind. Here's 6 Fu Yuans to heal everyone. So we're fine. Or I guess 5 Fu Yuans. Like, imagine that 3-1 damage in a break team. It actually would have passed my Moses' current damage if this was a break team. Ceridra value. Maybe I shouldn't have slammed this item. Maybe I should have just gotten Firestorm Surge. Or why did they target her instead of my Zhao? I guess. I don't know. We at least lived because of that, so that's not bad. The Borison is stacking. I'll take that, actually. I wanted a good healing item for my Lingsha here. I feel like that could actually save me in this run. Yeah, 18 follow-up attacks stacked in that one fight though. That's not bad. Extra max HP and Cypher's already getting the global passive active. And Cypher's already died. So, yeah, it might just not matter actually. Yeah, we had pretty cursed debuffs. Like, second plane's enhanced too, by the way, so. And then not so great RNG on getting the Borson. Could have been a little better. Lingsha has yet to do anything in terms of healing the team. Oh, but that's not a death. So. I mean, I think it's gotta be this. I mean, that's kind of like double stacking that. And then if we get boots, I can take that off, and then it's like I have it triple stacking, you know? Well, Ceredra, it's been a good run. But unfortunately, you can replace. You can't actually replace them, never mind. Yeah, there's just no way to fit her in anymore. I feel like she wasn't that bad, but I mean, these fights are going to be a lot shorter than the boss fights, so she wouldn't have any value in them. She's really good in the much more extended fight. We've gotten 3 stacks since the last boss fight. That's good, actually, I guess. My face shot's 1 HP because she ulted. Up now. Jing Liu's here to drain everyone else's HP. You just hit my Lingsha. Okay, thank you. Just hit her. She needs energy. That's not the Lingsha. My Lingsha's on energy regen. It's just she hasn't even taken an action yet. She's speed boots too. She's actually like not even that slow or anything. She's just not allowed to do anything. Because the enemies just one-shot my entire team. Ooh. I think I have to roll for this. Got a wave. I mean, if you were follow-up attack, I could do it, but... It's not bad. Not enough to level up. And the thing is, I guess I could do this. Probably could have just done that in the last round and maybe lit. I still don't think I would have won. Anyway. If you I think if you have your own Lingsha, she's not bad. Like, at least my Lingsha's either a S1, and her damage output in break teams is pretty crazy. Like, in this team, she's not that good. But in, like, actual break teams and stuff, she outdamages, like, my Rappa. Or, like, I've had 3-star Rappa, 2-star Lingsha on the same team with itemized Rappa and unitemized Lingsha, and Lingsha outdamaged. Okay, a little slow on the ult there. Okay, I feel like this has to be
Why not have a meal before
really good setup.
spend freely? Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Really? Oh, this guy's gonna one-shot him. Yeah, I mean, just the debuffs we had make it really rough to do anything. In this one, anyway. I felt like there was a chance, though. Maybe if I would have filled it Aventurine early. Oh yeah, I don't think they're that good in 20, but they're not bad in like early Wealth Creator. Like I think they're usable in Wealth Creators like 1 through 5. I have enough time for like 2 more runs. Like a break team would go really good here. Because the other thing about break teams is that they have pretty good type coverage for a lot of the enemies. So you have like imaginary weakness here, and imaginary weakness here, and also physical on Kafka. Sam doesn't have physical, and then yeah, this enemy doesn't. But Kafka also has physical for Boot Hill. I need to have Boot Hill by that stage, I guess. I didn't see what the debuffs were, but I can check in a second. This is really good. But I'm going for Borison. I actually want to start that. Let's see. What is the... That's fine. Yeah, we can just sell this Boot Hill. Yeah, I want to level up in between this round and the next round, so I do that. And then I'll just hold on to everyone. A lot of break teams run Silver Wolf off because she works with them in this mode as well, because she also gives Defense Shred, which helps with them. yeah, just go ahead and make this.
You only played yourself, got no game.
I think I will try the recommended facial equipment, so it was this as well on facial. And I don't remember what the other item was exactly, but we'll try it. Oh yeah, it was the ult item as well. I feel like 25% damage bonus to elites might actually be important. Not really good at using that. Oh. Reach equipment on both of the characters. Okay. An actually potentially good setup. And we got the 4 cost, the 2% 4 cost. That's why I've been leveling, is to try to get that. Because I mean, imagine if you get like Robin on this stage. No, having the Kit Kat's definitely troll in this position. I didn't need to sell that ruined me that I sold though. That's fine. See, imagine the break start in this run though. Had 2 boot hills in Rappa and 2 Ron Maze. Early Robin or early Linkshot would go really hard. I feel like Asta's speed buff is better than Ron Mace damage boost for this team, really, so that's why I chose to keep her around. $3 million damage already. And we actually got early Borison too, which might actually change things in terms of this team's performance. Because it's at least getting levels and stuff now. And we got 2 item facial giving it levels. If we win streak early on top of that, that would be cracked, but I feel like that's pretty unlikely. Do want to be stacking up that too. Need one more follow-up attack character as well. I feel like selling these 3 aren't worth, because there's a chance that they could allow an extra copy of PHL to show up. Or Aventurine could also be good. Yeah, Borison getting 8 levels there already.
you're already shooting, why not have a meal before we leave?
Oh, I was gonna say, if you took that one out, that wouldn't have been too bad, actually. I mean, there.
Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Speed boost still not enough to get her into the cycle one more time. I feel like if she could have gotten into the cycle once more. I mean, get the ult. Yeah, if we could have gotten her into that cycle one more time, I feel like she could have taken out the rest of the enemies. Yeah, 5 stages for level 3 is not bad. Need the battery. Oh. Seems like Wolf Hunt actually wants us to be running Wolf Hunt. Carrying equipment is what causes them to get the boost. I think I need to save the battery for double battery. Yeah, I'm just not gonna change anything there. Yeah, this run's going a lot better than some of the previous ones. So. And we have, like, the enhanced Borison as well, right? It's just, for each equipment you get damage and speed, so that's not bad. You get the enhanced trait, I guess, not really enhanced Borison. But we'll be able to get the enhanced Borison faster at this point. But yeah, actually, wait. What's the... I don't remember what the final boss is for this one. If the final boss is the Pollux, then we probably need to make sure that we don't die before we reach Pollux. Because Pollux is going to drain the HP from everybody, and it's not going to be able to get recovered back. I mean, we should have Centurion by then, so maybe it's fine. But Lingsha's not going to be able to heal through that. I mean, Lingsha's already having trouble healing at the moment. Definitely not when everyone's HP is getting, like, halved every time that thing attacks. I mean, maybe I can get some sustain options by then, too, but I guess I'll have to see how the rest of the run goes. Distributes the damage, so it's not too bad. You see how whenever like anyone gets attacked, they lose permanent HP. Just for the fight, I guess. It's not like the permanent triumph stacks. Okay, speed up here. That's not enough to get anyone in the cycle. You're able to just barely see it. Only 12 damage though. That's not bad. It gets reduced down to 10. Yeah, this encounter stage. This one will hurt. This one's gonna half HP now. Sam also reduces max HP, but only 2 health bars, so it's not too bad. Plus, I don't think they have boss enhancement, right? Yeah, it's first plane enhancement actually, so. This team's doing pretty good considering that, actually. And Borison's gonna level up after this round, maybe, right? Or, no, it was 40. 8 rounds for the current amount of items I have. Maybe I could have put the battery on Facial to get some extra levels, but I kind of want to hold it just in case I need to give it to Moze. Because I really need to make sure I don't lose a lot of HP going into the boss. Of the final plane, at least. So. I mean, it's also not bad considering that we don't have follow-up attack active either. Like, we're using Asta here. Having Cypher or Aventurine would have significantly helped with damage. Or getting another Wolfon character, but that's pretty unlikely in this position. We have all the low cost ones. I mean, getting one of those could have helped stack the Borison a little bit too. Yeah, no item or synergy Hyacinth. 2 million damage. Hyacinth moment. Either S1, I guess. And then she is getting speed buff from Asta too, so it's not bad. Oh, you can give it to other characters? I thought it was just the Wolf Hunt characters that needed it. Oh, that's not bad. 36. Okay, there's a Venturine too. Oh yeah, I guess it's any character can hold it. Okay, remember that. Yeah, there's follow-up attack active. I feel like it's better to get rid of this stuff. Anyone else? Plus, if I want to get in like Xingliu in this team, having Blood Flame active could be worthwhile. But yeah, I can temporarily. I'll give stuff. Hyacinth temporarily, just because she's not really sticking around. Yeah, I did rate Hyacinth as the best character in the game. I do think that currently she is. By a little bit over, like, Phoebe, in terms of just, like, universal pluggability. Like, if you ever need a sustain, there's almost no reason not to run Hyacinth. Only thing would maybe be, like, I'm not too starting about Venturine, but the only thing would maybe be, like, in teams where you want energy. No battery, but there's potential sustain. I'm gonna reroll one of these trills to see. It's a little unfortunate. Oh, actually, probably need. I guess I didn't need to sell that person. Okay, there's one. Make sure that we're doing this the right way. Part as well. I don't feel like leveling up modes is worth either. Okay, I think that should be enough to stabilize things for now. I kind of wouldn't even mind doing... I mean, I don't know. If I do that, then... I wouldn't be able to make weapon masters with it later, which I kind of want to do. The thing is, none of this stuff really works on the off-field characters. My thing is I can give this to Hyacinth. Like, this buffs on-field damage, this buffs on-field damage. Break, which isn't really useful. I mean, initial energy could be useful on, like, Aventurine. The thing is, I'm not really going to be, like, using any of these that much, so I think I'm fine giving that to Aventurine temporarily. Yeah, E1 Tribute is really good. I got Cyrene, so I just wouldn't have to worry about E1. Like, I rarely get Eidolons for characters. The exception was Jade, just because I was building Pity and got a copy of her at like 10 pools for her E1, which is definitely still really good, I guess, in pure fiction. And that's kind of it, but I also got Saber E2, just because I like Saber and Fate, so figured I would get that because she only gets one banner. And I'm pulling for Castorus's Eidolons, just because I do like Castorus, but if I get it, cool. If I don't get it during this banner, then I'm just building Pity for whatever. I kind of want to get the Dahlia, because I do like break teams, and getting the Dahlia will help my break teams be modernized for version 4.x or whatever, so I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't have Firefly, so it wouldn't help with her specifically, but it would help with my wrap-off. Even though the Dahlia is really good with Firefly. Alright, I'm guessing she's probably really good with Himiko too, which I like playing. Himiko Super Break sometimes still. Himiko's the only limited, or only standard 5-star character I can't seem to get Eidolon for though. Yeah, I still need to finish Fate. I've been wanting to finish, like, I got the visual novel on the Switch before the collab came out with Starro because I wanted to read it for myself to see what it would be about before the collab came out. And I read Fate's initial story, just the Fate storyline, and then I watched the anime for Unlimited Blade Works, and started reading the visual novel of Unlimited Blade Works, but I haven't been able to finish it yet. Just because I wanted to make sure that I had knowledge of what happened in it before the collab came out in Starro, just because it was specifically with Unlimited Blade Works. But I'm guessing that's just because that's what the more popular anime of Fate is.
Or maybe I'll take
Yeah, still not enough to get through Sam yet, but not bad damage. For, you know, tanking a boss. And that's with first plane enhancement, too, so... Another thing to keep in mind. I really don't want to go for 2-star Aventurine. Okay, now I can make a Weapon Master. See, I can just slam this on whoever. At least, and not hesitate, so that'll let me level up the Force in a bit faster. I'll reroll the star because it's less useful than anything else. Yeah, I did, like Fate, though, so I do definitely want to go through and finish, Unlimited Blade Works and, Heaven's Feel in the future. Yeah, it was nice to see like the little references and stuff. I'm sure there was probably some like Heaven's Feel references, and maybe even Fate outside of the main 3 stories that were referencing stuff as well. But I did like the event for what it was, I guess. I know a lot of people wanted like more out of the event and everything, but it definitely could have been a lot less stuff. I would have liked to see what they did with Lancer, though. I'm surprised that they would model him and then not do anything with him. Yeah, there's definitely some more stuff they could have done with it. I feel like the Hoyoverse team just did like way too much with the Amphoria storyline, and then they tried to fit Fate in it as well. Like, I feel like they didn't have the Amphoria storyline as planned out as a lot of people would have expected, and that ended up hurting the Fate crossover more. And it also didn't really help with what's going on in the like Amphoria storyline for a lot of people, but damage mitigation, and I feel like this is not that. I never use this, but I feel like it's not that good. We're pretty low on HP. I mean, I don't know, it's really just hard to get this final star on Fei Xiao. I feel like even getting the final star on Fei Xiao wouldn't be enough to save the run, but I think I should still try in this position anyway. Okay, we got one. So even start. But yeah, I feel like if I don't go for this Fei Xiao now, then it's gonna hurt the run too badly, because I'm pretty sure, isn't it? Yeah, it's Pollux at the end, so I do need to try to make sure that I'm not using my revive into Pollux, just because whenever it drains everyone's HP with the debuff that I have, it's going to probably instantly kill my team, but maybe not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I have to get facial here for this run to work out. Because there's no way that I can beat Pollux with this team. Especially with it being Wealth Creator 20 Pollux. Like, I haven't even tried. Like, luckily in my Wealth Creator 20 run, I had to fight the past, present, and future show or whatever. Instead of an Amphorius boss as the final boss. Because I feel like the Amphorius bosses, if you get those as your final boss, they're just so much more difficult than anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this run's kind of cooked. Or else even if I was able to hit. I guess I'll just stack these to try to save the run. Yeah, Currency Wars is a lot of fun and stuff. As someone that played a lot of TFT back in like set 6 and all the way up to like maybe the end of set 9. Just being able to play some auto chess again has been pretty fun. It's made me want to try to get back into TFT. Like, I thought about streaming that tonight instead of Currency Wars, but I've heard that the current TFT meta is not very fun for a lot of people, so I figured I would just try out some stuff in Currency Wars.
Why not have a meal before the
Yeah, I feel like the Amphorius bosses are just... Like, anything in Amphorius is noticeably harder to kill and does like way more damage and stuff than bosses and enemies from the other regions. Like, these bow characters are really annoying if you're not running Aventurine. If you're running Hyacinth, it can work, but if you're running, like, Natasha into these things, you just don't heal enough. Okay, we're still alive for now. Yeah, no battery. I think I just go this. Maybe try to level up the Borison. That could also be a way out. Also, Jing Liu draining everyone's HP with the debuff is going to make it where they also can't heal that back. But it's not too big of an HP drain, it's only 1% of her per action, so that's not too bad. But yeah, maybe getting that item on Aventurine to decrease their defense can help.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before time? It's on me. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Yeah, I think I'll do one more run after this one in Stew, because then 11:49 here. I probably should stop after this run. I guess it'll depend on how long this one goes. Like, if we're dead on, like, 2-6 to the encounter, then I'll do one more run. But if it goes longer than that, then I'll probably have to end after that one. But I still got time for now. Yeah, I mean, this is a wind-resistant enemy on the other side, so definitely not helping this team. Good start on this run, though, but yeah, like, with no Facial 3, it's not going to be enough damage. I think even, like, the thing with other teams compared to ones where you're not running Amphorius characters. Like, if you're running, like, Ceridra and stuff, you just get so much stronger buffs because they're Amphorius characters and everything. At least we have Force and 5 now, so maybe this can be something. Fortunately, the highest on items kind of wasted, but I'll just give it to Joshua. See if I can't find another Facial. Like Hyacinth, Tribby, Cyrene, they all just do so much personal damage on top of like providing buffs. That's kind of what I mean with the Amphorius characters, that you don't even really need to like get any stars on them even in the higher difficulties to still have pretty good value. But maybe this bond is strong enough to save this run, but I mean it's an encounter, so it's already going to be stronger. Luckily this enemy, which Aventurine is really good into, Aventurine hard counters, with the shield rebound, and Aventurine's kind of good into the Fanatic Lights. But they do have the heal bot, which is a problem. Because if they're not at 0 HP with that thing around, they're at full HP. The on-chain damage actually isn't bad. Yeah, just restored like half of the missing HP. I kind of feel like running Moze on field in this situation is probably better than having him off field, because he's actually good at getting stacks for your Facial if you on field him, so maybe I should have done that too. The Borison. Okay. It's fine, this run's over anyway. But the Borison is not really helping too much with that kite, or targeting. Even manual play wouldn't fix that. Yeah, 0 item Yanqing's done the most damage. For the 3 item Facial too. Not optimal items, but I mean, I doubt getting an extra 2, or I guess extra 3 ults by now. I mean, that might. And Facial's less of single target, I guess. Another thing to keep in mind. Yeah, I mean, I still don't think it would matter too much though. Like, I haven't even defeated the first monkey. That's an advantageous fight for that team. But yeah, I'll do one more run, but I want to try Tribi reroll into Wealth Creator 20. Because I've run it in Wealth Creator 1, and I've been able to clear with it there. Unless I get a good Borison start, I want to try one quick round of Tribi reroll. I mean, this is kind of fine, actually, even with Tribi reroll. I imagine a lot of Yanqing's damage is just the fact that he's AoE in that team, so... I mean, that is kind of a tempting Borison start. And I also have a fairly disadvantageous debuff for the Tribi reroll. I guess there's still time to change things. Yeah, it's not a bad matchup either. I mean, Tribi's really good there too, though. That bottom weakness. I'm not gonna spend XP early though in case I want to do the Tribi reroll. Still though. With Tribi reroll, you get 3-star Tribi, and usually you'll probably get like a 2-star highest in there. And then I wanted to make a team that had like every single Harmony character. On it, so that way I could just see like what type of damage you would get if you had a situation like that. So yeah, it's kind of a fun team. You can run Planet of Festivities. The reason I wanted to try Tribi reroll as well was just because I noticed Tribi's damage was like ridiculously high with no items, so I figured I would try to itemize her and see what would happen. Oh, well there's a Tribi. 2 staff projectors and 7 gold coins. You know? The thing is, Tribi reroll doesn't use... let me check actually. 1 second. Alright, here, I can just pull it up on screen. Let me see what I did for this. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, we do have 3 AoE attack, but this was in A7, it wasn't in Wealth Creator, just because I wanted to test it for this video, but I did have a run in Wealth Creator that did clear with this team. Yeah, because I want to have an Axa for Day Demigod, because it's actually kind of important. The thing is, the extra staff projectors are really hard to, like, pass up on, but you do get a Tribi from this, so that's kind of like having 1 staff projector almost, in a way. If you think about it. And running AoE attack early is a decently strong early setup, but What items did I have on my Trippy in that build? Oh. Yeah, I did have that. Okay. I kind of thought so, because Trippy does get a lot of HP. Yeah, double stacking would have been better, but I didn't have the items in that run for it. Because the thing with Trippy is that Trippy gets a stack with that anytime they do like anything. So anytime one of your characters ults, or anytime Trippy ults, they get a stack. I wish that it applied on Tribby's ult passive, but that would be pretty busted. If anytime any one of your teammates attack, Trippy gained a stack. That would be kind of fun though. You could arguably, like, roll there and put in Cosmic Scholar for this round, but... I'd rather just focus on trying to get the units I need. Did they even I don't think they actually did defeat a unit last round, so... Still not stacking up Borrowed Force yet. But this team can stack it, it just needs to get some of the other characters first. Hyacinth is fairly important for it just because Hyacinth has a lot of HP. An odd-fielding Jade here would have been better for stacking and still probably would have had energy and stuff, but they wouldn't have been able to get a kill. So yeah, we need boots plus folding knife. I guess I'll just take that for now. Okay, there's Hyacinth. I'm just focused on leveling for now, so I think I'll do this. And I'll put that on Trippy for now, and then we can try to get boots.
Bending the rules.
Yeah, you can like see Trippy's passive damage here. Just get 100,000 damage from doing nothing. Whenever you start getting stacks on the Firestorm Surge, then your passive damage also increases. So another reason why Trippy does so much damage in this build. However, even in that run, my Hyacinth ended up out-damaging my Trippy. And in my first Wealth Raider run, my RMC out-damaged Trippy. But it was 2-star RMC with DPS items. Because I just had some items I needed to slam. Okay, we got to halfway through summoning the HP bar. Because her to attack. Oh, we killed one thing, so a little bit of extra borrowed force damage. I don't think on-fielding Sparkle for the action events is worth. I mean, I might have had enough skill points to do it, but I don't think that was really changing anything. If anything, getting Argenti is probably best. And then we can just roll. I'm not 2-starring Argenti. I tried Argenti reroll and it's not worth. I will grab an extra copy of him though. But you can 2-star Hyacinth in this build because 2-star Hyacinth's pretty good.
Don't let me down.
Yeah, this team is just stacking as many Harmony characters and buffs as possible onto anything. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad that it helped. I haven't done any Aglaya runs in this stream just because I've been trying out a bunch of different builds and I ran Aglaya all through the harder difficulties of Wealth Creator and just kind of spammed it on repeat to be able to clear. So just trying to try out some different builds and stuff. I did do a video on this build. I'm doing my Tribi reroll, although I'm doing it in Wealth Creator 20 this time around. But yeah, I want to do a video on the Dot team too, because I think Dot's probably the second best team for harder difficulties in Wealth Creator. Although I'm not sure if that's just because Dot's really good in this mode, and it's really easy to hit 6 Dot and it's really busted, or if it's also just because I own the Dot characters, even though they're all E0, S0. But it's probably still better than their default builds. Yeah, the thing about this team is it does take a lot of damage early. I mean, even in the showcase thing, it as well. Oh, a little bit of lag. You know, you can actually run Evernight here. And then this is technically just running Evernight as a DPS, but in a way. I mean, hey, if Evernight's able to help clear things for now, I can put her there. But we're still gonna be rolling for Tribi. No boots, but another folding knife. This could reroll on the boots. Okay, another folding knife. See, this is kind of what happened last time. It just got a bunch of folding knives, so a little bit harder to do things with that. I mean, I feel like Silverwolf is probably better than Sparkle here. For now. I know that I'm gonna lose AoE attack from this, but I feel like there's no way that RMC is not the best option here. And this is literally just turning into an Evernight team, but it's fine. Okay, I think that's all I can roll for now. I gotta fit in one more. Oh well. I'll just hold on to that Sampo for now.
Don't let me down. I choose you.
Yeah, you do need early Tyslands or Black Swan. There's a, like, starting thing you can get. I don't know if I can pull it up here. But there's, like, a starting, like, investment environment you can get that makes it where if you're able to get a certain amount of dots, then you get a free Black Swan. And that's just really busted. Especially if you're able to find early Tyslands. You can get Black Swan, like, very early into Stage 2. With that kind of a setup, and then if you get a dot emblem ever and they're able to run 6 dot, or even like 4 dot early, 4 dot early is able to pretty much clear like any boss in the game. Like even stuff like Kafka is able to be cleared pretty easily, despite the fact that Kafka has electric resist into that team. Amount of RNG. I mean, there's just a lot of RNG in auto chess games in general. Kind of just the nature of how they work. The fun thing about playing them is that your like goal is to try to mitigate the RNG aspects of it to the best of your ability and play around that. I do think this game does it pretty well. It's just kind of the main issue I have with like later game stuff is just the lack of variety in viable teams, just because there's not a lot of really strong characters. Even like a lot of the 5 costs are kind of underwhelming outside of Black Swan and Cyrene kind of. Although Cyrene's really just because of other characters. He's really good. Like, Welt is kind of fun to play, but the way that his like ult works and delaying things is really good. It's just you can only really play him in like debuff teams, and most of the time your debuff team's too weak to make it to Welt if you're using the trial Acheron and stuff. But yeah, I feel like the Aglaia team, the reason that it's so good as well is because it is arguably the best team at mitigating the RNG. Just because all you really need is the double indie graph boots. You get the 3rd item on Aglaia for free, and then getting 3-star Aglaia is almost guaranteed as long as you're rerolling properly. Like at worst you get it in like the middle of the 2nd plane, but most of the time you're able to get at least like 7 or 8 Aglaias by the first boss of the 1st plane. So it's just a way of like getting a consistent run out of a mode that has a lot of RNG and stuff. Yeah, I haven't really been able to try Archer much just because I haven't tried the skill point setup. I tried Archer in like Galactic Voyager teams, but those teams don't really feel that great. Oh, still haven't used the revive. I actually got decently lucky with the team at the moment. I mean, if I would have been able to get like an early Cyrene here instead of Evernight, then we'd have like the main on-field for this team. And then 3-star Tribby, but still not bad. Oh. And showed up there. I'll just hold on to Sambo for now. I do kind of want to roll a little bit to see if I can see a trivia. I'm not gonna go for 3-star Hyacinth as well. I'll just get 3-star trivia. Yeah, we're only 1 trivia off now, so. Nah, not too bad. And then you can also literally just run this for now as like a caster's team, but just happens to have Tribby 3. Okay, there's one thing as well. And I could make this, but I shouldn't need to do that now. This team should be strong enough to clear stuff for now. It's basically just a caster's team, but I'm gonna be selling casters for Cyrene eventually. I just need to find the Cyrene. Albert, Mysterious Rule. No, I haven't got that yet. I've heard about that one though. It's pretty nice. It's kind of like a Ronmei in Simulated Universe or Divergent Universe. Yeah, I feel like even Castris in like higher difficulties isn't that strong, just because Castris is so AoE focused. I also want to try like Evernight reroll at some point to see if that's useful, because I feel like that's even more viable than going for a Castris build. It's a lot easier to get like a 3-star recost and even like a 2-star 2-cost is like a little bit harder to get just because you get it so much later on average in higher difficulties. But yeah, like imagine if this team wasn't able to clear like in-game content currently, by the way. That's just how much damage the enemy's take in this mode. Castris is out damaging Tribby for now, but that's just because I don't have Cyrene. Once I get Cyrene, Tribby would have out damaged Castris. I also might need to slam the other item, just because I'm probably losing this round. Yeah, Caster's animations are super long. Yeah, it's just with Castris, you can't really... Like, she doesn't use the scaling items very well. Unless, like, maybe if you're running her with a Ceretra, kind of. But Night Demigod doesn't feel great to use. The day one's, like, way better. I feel like this is pretty good here. Okay, here's double stack Tribby. I feel like getting this in Maxa on field might be able to save things. I'll just sell that RMC. The thing is, Casters would definitely have more HP to give to Triby than Evernight here, so I feel like Casters is still better to run on field. But yeah, Day Demigod giving you, like, this item, obviously best in slot for Aglaya, so in Aglaya themes is really good. And then this item being for 4 Day Demigod characters is just so good. Yeah, you can use this, which kind of scales, and then you can use Bloodthirster too, or whatever it's called. It's like this item plus the folding knife. That also has decent scaling. Casters is kind of carried by Blood Flame, if anything, in the lower difficulties, just because Blood Flame is one of the best augments. Makes you tankier and also deals a lot of damage. Improves healing. Yeah, see, Triby's damage still going up a little bit with the double stack. Able to take out enemies now. Yeah, Castris is also kind of stronger in the early levels just because her items are like low, or she's like lower investment in terms of items, I guess. Just because the fact that she doesn't really have that good of items means that the ones that you slam on her are still increasing her damage, and her base stats are just like so high in general that she's able to clear stuff as a 4 cost. Kind of. Maide, yeah, he's pretty solid. Not in like the hardest difficulty stuff, but as you're making your way to the hardest difficulty stuff, you can usually force him through like a lot of the early stages pretty easily. If you get him early, especially, he's really good at like getting an early win streak, which can get you extra money for the later portions of the run, because he's able to run in Blood Flame. And he's really good with like Hyacinth, Triby, and they're 2 of the best characters in this game mode. RMC's pretty good with him, Cyrene's really good with him. So he's got a lot of good partners as well. So like I would run him through some of the like early things. So like if I was down, or when I was more like climbing through A7 and any rank lower than that, he's pretty good for that. But he's in kind of a similar situation to Castris, where really good on the lower stages, and then once you get to the higher stages, I mean, eventually you kind of just have to spam Aglaya build and everything, which the Aglaya build, I did a video on. It's kind of the one that everyone talks about just because it's so strong. Like, you just run something along these lines. Although this run, I ended up getting the Cyrene thing that makes it where you get every Crisis there 3 stars, so a little bit of a different run. But I was able to also use it in Wealth Creator 20 for my first ever clear in Wealth Creator 20, and I was able to 0 cycle the final boss. Yeah, as you can see, Aglaya just does like so much damage. It's just, Aglaya is able to really abuse these items really good. And I had the advanced boots, but you don't even need the advanced boots. You can just use the regular boots. I just happened to get the advanced ones that time, so that's why I was able to 0 cycle. But even without the advanced boots, you could probably still clear it with using the 1 cycle and everything perfectly fine. But yeah, just a really strong build and everything. But that is where I'm gonna end things for now. As I said, I am kind of out of time. It's like midnight here. Wait, let's see if I can. Yeah, it's 12:05, so I am gonna end things. But I should be live tomorrow around the time that I started today, which I started about 4 hours ago or so. I might even be earlier if I can. It's just I've been recording a lot of videos to upload the next day and stuff because I've been trying to upload more consistently on YouTube, so it's made it where I have a bit less time to stream because I come home, record a video, and then have to get a few other things done, and then I'm able to stream, but I should still be able to make time to stream. I've been streaming every day on Twitch, and now I'm gonna start trying to stream every day on YouTube. And I'll probably do some more Currency Wars stuff tomorrow and everything. But I've got a video coming out tomorrow that I've recorded already that's kind of my advanced tips for Currency Wars, and it's just going over stuff I did in the stream, like thinning out the pool and stuff like that, so... Yeah, no problem. It's pretty fun trying out the different wolf hunt things. I still think I want to try some more stuff with that, but maybe in some of the lower difficulties to see, like, where I can expand on that and stuff, so I might look into it more. And I kind of want to try Jing Liu as the carry instead of Fei Xiao. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I'd have to see tomorrow and stuff.